Hi, moms and dads. Welcome back to another episode of From Another Mother with Alicia Hogan Murphy. Happy to have you here. Talking today about miscarriage, which is a really delicate topic. Unfortunately, I feel like in our country it isn't discussed very often. I don't know whether there's a stigma around it or it's just too painful for people. I'm not really sure. But I do know that there are plenty of moms and dads who struggle following a miscarriage or struggle with fertility issues, and it can be very painful. On September 27th, this past Friday, it was 20 years since my husband and I lost our first baby. It was our first pregnancy after we got married, and I hadn't been feeling right, but I also had never been pregnant before, so I didn't really know what I was supposed to feel like. And I do remember feeling deep in my gut, though, that something just wasn't right. And I remember telling my husband about it, and I went for an ultrasound that day, and there wasn't a heartbeat. And we had been for a few ultrasounds prior to that and seen the baby's heartbeat, and everything was going along fine. This was the end of our first trimester. So I just remember feeling so empty driving home from there and having to tell my husband that there wasn't going to be a baby, and telling my parents and my in-laws that I wasn't going to be giving them this grandchild this time. And I'll never forget people saying to me, well, you can try again. You'll be able to get pregnant again and have a baby. And it was funny. I remember thinking, I don't want another baby. I want this baby. I want this baby, my first baby. And as it turned out, I had a D&E, and we had everything sent away for testing to see what happened. And it was a little girl, and it turned out to be a partial molar pregnancy. So I was pregnant with one child, and there was another growth who was essentially stealing the nutrients from the baby. And so the baby couldn't survive. And I just remember that being a really hard time because I wasn't allowed to try again to have another baby until they knew that everything was okay. And anyway, when we lose a child, whether that child has been born or not, it's painful. And I am not claiming to feel the pain that a parent of a child who has been born and grown and they've gotten to know. My heart goes out to those people because I honestly, I can't fathom that kind of pain, and I am not claiming to have experienced that. But with miscarriage, it is difficult because it was a child, and it was a loss. And when Jack and I found out that it was a baby girl, we decided to name her. And because she was our first, we had those fears that maybe we wouldn't be able to have a child. You just never know. And so anyway, we named her Faith. And every year on September 27th, which is the day that I found out that she was no longer breathing. And on April 27th, which was supposed to be her birthday, the due date, I wear this necklace. It says Faith, just to remember her. And I often wonder, if my dad and Jack's parents in heaven are visiting with her, and everybody handles miscarriage differently. Some parents feel comfortable just moving on, and because we never got to know that child, it's a very individual thing. So I've just been thinking about my little girl, my first little baby, the last few days, and wanted to just touch base, and for anybody who's ever had a miscarriage, that I understand. And there were times when I looked around the dinner table and felt like maybe somebody was missing. And you wonder what the family dynamic would have been like if that child had been here. And to all those parents who have lost a child who they gave birth to and raised for a number of years, my heart goes out to you, and I send you so much love. And I know that those children are looking down on us and blessing us. So I just wanted to offer this today, and I will be back more often in the coming week, starting a new month tomorrow, October. I love new beginnings. So we'll be starting a new month, and I will see you then. Love you.